Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here and welcome to the ultimate Ford Excursion test on the Truck Night map. Now, we have 6 different variants of this. These are all Frogs V2 Excursion, but obviously done in different ways, and I'm going to run you guys through what each version is. Now, keep in mind, this will be part 1 of a two-part basically split episode, because in the first part, we're going to be focusing on these 3, and in the second part, we're going to be focusing on these 3. So, this time, we're going to be going over what he calls stock-ish, which is the blue Excursion. Then we're going to be going over the lifted Excursion, and then we're going to be going over what he calls the big boy Excursion. After that, we have the monster, which is defined by the fact that it is the widest and it has the center seat. We have the mega, and then we have the more extreme version of the mega. The massive, like what he calls the mega Excursion, is ridiculous and insane in every possible way, but we're going to go all the way from this down to this and begin our test. So that is going to place us in the stockish Excursion V2, and we're going to go ahead and start it up, run it down the road, well, not really road, run it down the course and see what it can do. Kicking off right out of the gate. It's not slow, that's for sure. Definitely not the slowest thing in the world. Whoa! Oh, wow. I was able to actually let off quite a bit there. Scrapes a little bit going up the concrete block, but not badly. Yeah, feathering the throttle going up the hill works great. Plunging through the water, heading down the other side. Oh, God. Oh, it really got hung up bad there. Sheesh. All right. Now we're going to hook up to our F-150 and pull it down the course. Now, I am aware of the fact that we have, well, 4 F-150s to pull and 6 rigs. Don't worry about that. We'll be sorting that out in the second part. So I'm going to make sure that is switched to pull. And once we get that thing out of the water, I'm going to back up, slam it in high, and yank that thing. And go! Oh, it's digging. Okay, yep, nope. Made it a little bit of the way and then started to dig. Not bad. Not bad. All right, now that it's out of the water, I'm going to go ahead and slam it up into high. Plunging into the water test now. Still feathering the throttle in high. It is kind of working. Not fully working, but kind of working, but not working well enough to make me want to keep it there. So I'm going to swap it out for low 3 to be exact. Grabbing traction at the front axle now, starting to pull out of the water. Easy does it. There we go. Up and out. No big deal. And for this one being the stockish one, I am very impressed. All right, we're going to go ahead and release that F-150 now and carry on into the rocks. Now, the rocks are going to be quite the obstacle, but you know what? I have a feeling that this thing will actually be able to get through them pretty well. The thing that I'm most worried about with this particular rig is the logs at the end. Because if you angle it, you can make it through the rocks. Like, that's not that big of an issue. Over to the left. There we go. Yeah, if you just angle it, you can make it through with very few issues. Oh my God, come on. Come on. Come on. Are you serious? Hang on. All right, that's going to need to be attacked very much so, either quickly or diagonally or both. I'm going to probably need to jump it. Yep, jump the end. There we go. Back it up, put it back up into high. Well, not even high, just low 3. Put it in automatic, get it across the bridge quickly. No issues there. I mean, it's basically basically standard vehicle width. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. Well, I'm going to give it one opportunity to winch because I feel like that's unfair to it right there. But now, even after releasing it, it's not that sketchy now. Question is, can we continue? Or are we just lodged on our bumpers? I think we might just be lodged on our bumpers. There we go. Oh god. Yeah, I felt that jump was kind of unfair to it, so we're gonna ease it off onto the onto this next set of logs here. Hopefully the final one that we have to deal with. Maybe not. Wow, it does not want anything to do with that log at all. Well, with one winch and a little bit of drama there at the logs at the end, this thing makes it through. Now, we're going to move on to the lifted one. Now, the lifted one, automatically, you could see it has bead locks. It's a little bit higher up. It's not super wide, but the tires are a little bit wider. And right off the bat, this one should be much more capable. It's a little bit, it feels like it's a little bit faster, too. Oh, it's definitely a little bit faster. It got a lot more air off of that first jump. Which it's really a hill, but some vehicles treat it like a jump. Others don't. Oh, right up the concrete block. Back up into high. Rampages up the first hill. Feathering the throttle just a little bit. Easing it up and over. No need to come out of high yet. No need at all to come out of high yet. Wow. All right, now we got to back up, get in position to hook up to one of those F-150s. Boom, switch to pole, let's go. Now we're going to ram it into high and take off. Well, it definitely went further than the stockish one. Feathered the throttle a little bit at the end to see if I could. Oh, stalled it out though. It only had a little bit more mud to go through. Plunging into the water now. Come on. Oh man, it's just. Yeah, that gave up. Like, it seriously gave up there. Come on. Ease it up. Well, maybe sort of kind of ease it up. And release. All right, let's go. Maybe high even through. Well, yeah. I was about to say no, but yes. Good God. I don't know if anybody's ever just decided to drift all the way up that hill, but I think we just did. Luckily, though, since we're basically stock width, we don't have an issue with these bridges either. And boom, done. Like I said, one winch. We get one winch, and luckily, it was right there. So I'm not even going to count that as this thing, you know, needing to winch, because I made the decision to ram into that first log in high, so that was my decision. That basically was me deciding to roll the thing. Now, are you going to get grip? Or at least enough grip to drive over that forwards. Oh, there you go. See, the stockish one couldn't do that. This one can. And shut it down. All right, we've got one more for this part before we swap over to the huge ones, and that one is the big boy. Now, this one actually needs to be refueled because I want to have a level playing field here. And I don't know how this one's going to perform. I've never driven it, but let's see what happens. And go! Definitely getting a little bit of air there. Does really well in the mud. Wow. Rampages through the mud. Doesn't have any hiccups at all on the concrete block. Just goes right up. Nearly clears the water. Good God. This one is definitely the most capable I've driven thus far, which makes sense because it's also the highest lift and the biggest tires. All right, switch to pull. Let's go. And once we get him out of the water, we're going to back up. Oh, y'all know what's about to happen. Yeet! Oh, wow, up! Oh, yeah, okay, it definitely... Oh, it stalled too! It went on for a little bit longer, though, than the other one. Oh, my God, I got it to go up into high there. Wow. Oh, are you gonna make it? Oh, man. Well, it made it further than the other two in high here, but not quite far enough. Yeah, not quite far enough to make it all the way through. Release and go! Definitely the best one for rocks. This thing is destroying the other two in terms of the rock section. I mean, the other two were scraping their bumpers left and right. I mean, this has scraped its bumper a couple of times, but nowhere near as much as the other two. Nowhere near. All right, high range and go! Oh my God, you want to talk about jumping that. Wow. And even still, it's not too wide, which is a huge deal. I'm just going to floor it and finish off the bridge. Like, there's no reason not to there. Does have a little bit of an issue scraping the bumpers here, but just about everything does, really, unless you're like a mega truck. It scrapes the underbody a little bit, but this is the first one that's not had any issues at all with, like, basically sort of teeter-tottering on top of the logs there. Made short work of the logs and is now across the line. So, out of these three, I think I would definitely pick this one. This one definitely seems like the most capable and the most fun. The other two are really, really good, but if you guys want to see what happens with the other three, one, make sure you are subscribed. Two, make sure you let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. And three, make sure you have liked the video. And I will see you guys there. Talk to y'all next time.